So part 6 for the Dwarf Fortress tutorial fort. We have a lively tavern. Remember in part, 4, there was nobody using the tavern, and now everybody uses the tavern. Also, by breaking into the caverns, something you'll notice, which I did last time, is you'll see like grass and stuff and spores and moss will start growing in the caverns where the dirt is, which is also means that we could, if we had a good dirt spot, we could bring our animals inside because it'll all start growing over and stuff. But anyway, we got into the caverns, we went on expedition, and our job today is to get more armor made, which we mostly have it all done, and go out and do some fighting and see what we can find out there in the world. Hopefully we get attacked at some points, just to kind of add some excitement. But we're gonna go make some excitement if we don't have to, if we don't get any. We made a war with the elves, which is always exciting. And I like this because, especially when we start getting news and rumors coming in, when our dwarves come to trade, we're gonna start seeing. We'll start seeing some exciting things probably because we're so close to them, and we'll probably see some fighting going on. So anyway, let's go and get a few more things made. Now my main squad here, which is mostly full, has 5 missing shields. We've got 3 missing armors and 2 missing hats. So let's make the 3 armors. I'm going to make 3 steel breastplates. I'll make 3 of those. I'm actually going to cancel these because we don't need these anymore. And we need 5 shields. Now, shields are kind of a funny thing. You can make shields out of wood. And the only thing I really know about difference is like weight and how likely they are to break. There's not a lot of difference between shields, but there didn't used to be any difference, but I guess there is now. And I don't really know all the differences with shields, but I think it has something to do with weight. Like you want a nice light metal. I don't know what a lot metal is. Maybe we'll do copper shields. I don't know. The best thing for shields, but you can make them out of wood. You can go to a carpenter shop and make them out of wood, which is just works pretty much just as well. All right, so we've got we need to get this guy's making. What are you making? The coal, making coal, and you are doing nothing right now. So I'm going to tell you to go and make me some. Smelt me some hematite. We got a bunch of that around. Just do it for a bunch so we get some more bars in here. Just to keep a nice stockpile going. We do have 4 platinum bars we should do something with. We have a clothing industry. We've got... we have an defense. Having the tavern right here is also a good defense because if something comes in to attack us, they will meet the tavern first. And that is, of course, beneficial for me because I'd rather them kill the visitors than me. In fact, I'm going to throw a wall right here out of bauxite. We'll put a door right there, which will encourage them to come into the tavern and fight my monkey. All right, so now we're going to get these guys finally done. We'll get 2 more hats. Look at the hair on that guy. 2 hats. I want 2 steel helms if I can make them. Make a steel helm. You know what? We'll make a steel helm and a steel cap. I don't know the difference. But they both go on your head, and that's what we want defending. So we'll make those. I think we have steel... maybe I have steel bars here. Looks like Bimble has been taken by a Fey mood. It's claimed a workshop, huh? If you have anyone and he's standing around and he doesn't go to a workshop, like he gets a Fey mood and he doesn't go to a workshop, and you wonder, what's the deal? What's wrong with this guy? You can usually means he's looking for a shop you don't have. And you can kind of tell what kind of shop he wants based on what he's good at. So he's a competent axe dwarf, competent swords dwarf. Doesn't really tell me much. He's a good novice and record keeper. Doesn't really help me much with this guy. But if you'll have someone that's like a good leather worker, then they will most likely they're looking for a leather worker shop. If you've got a metal smith, they're looking for a metal smith, you know. And you can usually get an idea what people are looking for based on that. You want to get some rocks. And as long as he's moving, he's fine. If he ever doesn't move, then we know something's wrong. He is working fiercely, but it'll say, he needs bones. And if you don't have any bones, what he's got is right here. And if he says he needs bones, and there's no bones on the list, it means you don't have any bones. And you need to get some bones for him. Otherwise, he's going to go mad. And he's going to start hitting people. It's unpleasant. We had dirt up here too, didn't we? I wonder if I should put I'm gonna put my animals up here, I think. What if we were to do a staircase? Like there. And then open that up. Because we've hit the caverns now, we've got dirt. So we could probably make a, well, there's gems there. Let's see what we can find. We need a decent-sized area. But if we can find a nice dirt area, then we can make a spot for our animals. Or, since this is a tutorial for it, I probably should show this off. We can make a spot for them. I'm going to make a spot for them. Let me cancel that. Cancel that plan. We should make a magnesite earring. Okay. We must go look and see what the earring is. Cross pine. That's a lot of S's. Magnesite earring, it's craft source. It's 23,000. What? Encircled with bands of cushioned magnetite cabochons and bonobo leather, adorned with hanging rings of sapphire, menaced with spikes of magnetite. On the item is the image of a thin crosses in tetrate. That's it. And it's 23,000. That's fancy. That's real fancy. That's real fancy. What's this all about? Oh, the humans have arrived. Okay, so he's offers it to me so we can put it up somewhere. I got a pedestal here for this one I was going to put in. So let's put a pedestal, a display, in this place. And we'll put one in over here also. Oh, well, when we get one. And on that pedestal, we're going to put some of these artifacts on it. Yeah, a helm implies that it covers more than just your head, like your neck. Maybe your nose if it has a, whatever the thing's called. We're going to put something on this pedestal, and we know we have it was an earring, that one. I don't remember what the other thing was that we had that was nice. I don't remember. We can go look at it, I guess. Oh, it was a scepter. We also have this musical instrument we could put in there. Let's put that in there. Let's see if we can put that in our tavern, though, actually. Just statues. Where's that earring at? Earrings. This one. Okay. And you'll see that the value of this place is 441, and it's about to get a lot higher. Now the value is 24,000. So it's quite a place now. Let's give it a chest. And we'll go ahead and engrave it as well. Okay, the humans have arrived. They're dropping their stuff off. Let's go trade. I got some gems for you. So we're going to throw in... we'll throw that box of gems in. We'll go see what they can get us. And we will move our broker on over there so they can have a chat. And how are we looking? Make them shields for me. Oh, we don't have any copper. I can make copper breastplates, but I don't have copper. We can get some, though. We can go tell him to get me some tetrahedrites. Smelt that instead. You can say, do it now. And he'll whip up some copper bars for us. Okay, lots of folks are visiting us. We got a masterpiece rock salt pedestal, which is even better. I'm so excited I can't even say it. Pedestal. We'll put it right there. A fancy one. I want the fancy one, which is the one with the sun on it. It's a masterpiece one. Again, that makes dwarves very happy. Seeing like masterpiece things makes them very happy, and it gives them memories of those nice things, which will improve their mood. And a happy dwarf is a dwarf that's not killing things that you don't want it to kill. Let's go assign this. What was the other thing we had? It was a scepter, right? I think a scepter. Is it going to be listed in as a scepter? Yeah, it is. Let's put that scepter in there. Put it on display. No point in just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, we really kind of exploded there today. Let's go trade with these folks. Is he not there yet? He's coming. He's I don't know what he's doing. There he is. All right, so what do you got? I might buy the wood because there's not a lot of trees in the caverns there. So I'll buy that. If it was a boy cat, I'd buy it. I don't need a girl cat. I have a lot of girl cats. Bronze pike. That's cool. I'll take that. These training spears, also you can make at the craft dwarf shop. Those work fine for weapon traps. I should make more beds. Yeah. I'll take a copper shield, sure. Wood chest. Those are expensive. My humans are gonna want large stuff. And I'll buy a bit more cloth, because I don't think we're keeping up with what we're making here. And if they've got leather, I'll buy that as well. Yep. Leather's nice and cheap. Also, a good thing to start with. And if you do a embark, like you're choosing your embark, good idea to start with some leather. You'll use it. It's nice and cheap. Like, get rid of the quivers and just take leather. I have a lot of that stuff. Okay, we got plenty of food around. I may buy some, though, just to get some. Any artifacts? They have a book. I'll take a book. Codex we can take. If we had a codex and some parchment, we can start making our own books in the library. I'll take that just to have it. And I'm going to give you... How much is that? I'll just give you all of this. And I want you to give me some food. I want some meat. Can you just give me all... How much is all this? We got a lot. They might do it. So let me dump off some of the expensive things. Some of the giraffe meat. A little gamey. Anything else? Yeah, like the super expensive stuff I don't need. Let's see if he takes that. No. We'll get him in the green. Maybe. There he is. Unless he wants to be a jerk. Okay, there we go. So we got some meat out of him. And we got a couple things. And if in our library we have a scribe and a scholar and scribe, we'll start writing that stuff down. But we need a writing material, which would be like a pen, parchment. We don't have any. I need more beds. I wish I could just copy and paste. It'd be so much nicer, wouldn't it? But we can't. Let me see if I can find a new technique here. So let's do it this way. So that's, what's it? 8 wide. Right. 3, 6, 7. Yeah. Like that. 8 wide. I'm gonna see if we can go in and just like take away things. Because all it needs to do is take away like. This isn't gonna be any faster. I can tell already. One of these days I'll find a system. I was much fat with keyboard. I was fast with this, but I am not as fast as I used to be with clicking things like some sort of Dwarf Fortress monster. Okay, and I don't want it to meet up there. I want it to meet up over here. So I think I'm going to put in like... I'm going to go like that. Hey, look at that. Lined up perfectly. Now that I have wood, we might as well use it. That'll give us a decent amount of beds. Should I link these back up? I don't know. Probably should, just for the sake of pathfinding. We'll mine that out. We'll get those done, and then we'll work on other things. I need to make some more beds, though. Let me get 10 more beds. We need, like, maybe I should do it, like... I should make 20. I got enough wood. We'll make 20 beds. And then this guy, I'm going to have him make the bookcases and all that stuff. So we want 20 bookcases. Most importantly, we want 20 doors. And we've got 20 chests. Like that. What do you want? You want to entertain? Get out. Anna, get out. I wouldn't mind it, but if our tavern gets too packed, then people start getting mad because there's no free seats and all that stuff. For us to designate a water source, they died off. They should automatically grab. They should go get a water. They should go get water without you having to tell them to get it. Somebody told me how to fix this, how to get rid of these boulders. I don't remember what they said. Anyone remember? Like maybe a smoothing tool? The Hooves of Mirth want to come in. You know, with a name like Hooves of Mirth, I hope you're a bunch of centaurs. Because that would just make it okay. Smoothing does it? Okay. I was like, oh yeah, look at that. And then we just put on our road back. Pave this whole thing. Alright, we'll do 3 of them. That one. Sure. What do you want? No entertaining. Soldiering, yes. I will always take soldiers. You don't even know if they're like a... oh, baby. If they're melee or ranged until you kind of look at them. But this guy is a proficient mace dwarf. So, yeah. That's what we want. A good bookcase. Good stuff. Jimmy Five Toes is giving birth. Okay. Now, they need some armor, and they're gonna go pick it up in seconds. Then we're gonna go on an expedition. So let's go do that. As they're digging this stuff all out, we're gonna send our military out. Now, we're gonna create some fun. We know we're at war with the elves, and I would like my empire to kill some elves. So we've got a couple different sites around here. Let's take one of these small sites, because we're not really good fighters. We don't really know what we're doing. All we've done is like practiced. There's a fort here, an elven fort with only 10 people in it. The Eternal Cat is there. Only 10 folks. That's a nice, easy fort we can probably take. I'd rather have one that had some like artifacts so we would get some sort of spoils out of it. There's 50 people there, so we won't do that one just yet. We can find a small one with a lot of people, or a small one with a lot of artifacts. That'd be best. But we'll stick with the little one for the first attack. This fort here, the Fort of Match Climax. We're gonna go there. We're gonna send the Golden Limbs on this mission. And I want them, what are they going to do there? We're going to go in, do we want to sneak in and steal stuff? Do we want to go pillage, just openly attack the place? Do we want to raise? Do we want to burn this fort to the ground? Do we want to demand a tribute? So they give us stuff every I think it's every year. Well, give 1 tribute or once a year. We can go take this place. And so my 10 dwarves will go stay there and it'll become part of our kingdom, part of our empire. Or we can just demand, surrender, and occupy without fighting. I'm just going to go there. I want to burn the place down. So let's go raise and openly attack and destroy the site. Right click, get out, right click again. And they're going to go pack their belongings and they're going to set out on a mission of killing. We get some migrants showing up as well. And so they will come in and replenish our folks. And probably a good idea, it's probably actually a good idea to have another defense force because if we get attacked, which always happens to me, when my guys are away, always get attacked. I don't have backup. So let's go create a squad, another metal armor squad. And these are the autonomous canyons. This is going to be led by, let's go in here and set up oh, I can't do it right now. My militia commander is away. Okay. So you can't set up another, from your militia commander is away, you can't set up another commander. So, that's fine because it gives us a reason to talk about this. The Fuchsia Hall, a ranger guild, has been established. They're going to ask me, before long, to make them a guild hall. And we'll see what that means in a second. I'm going to go ahead and just give them a box. It's kind of like a library or whatever else. These are bowmen rangers, so let's give them a ranger hall, you know? It's not very centered, is it? Let's do it like that. There we go. That's their ranger hall. I should have raised this one. I like it better the other way. There we go. Put their books in there and the tables and all that kind of stuff. Just a place for them to hang out. It's a club, basically. And we'll get a thing in here saying, hey, why don't you go make me a spot? Do we ever trade with these humans? Did we ever trade with them? We didn't, did we? Yeah, we traded them. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Let's go get some beds put out here. Remember, if your people are in the military, that means that they're not going to be doing anything. There it is. They're not going to be these guys are gone, so they're not going to be doing any mining or any chopping trees or any being a doctor. So it might be a better idea if you're not a Twitch streamer to name your like your doctor whatever, or broker what's his face, or just remember their names so that you don't send them off on these missions, because then you're not getting that stuff done. Anyway, this guild hall, the Fuchsia Hall, they would like to have a guild hall in my fortress. Same thing as a temple or a library, same setup. And we're going to go ahead and say yes. You may come in and live in my fortress and have your little meeting or whatever you want to do in here. We're going to set it up in this place for them right here. Set up a meeting area. And we'll claim all of this. And I guess we can overlap a little bit. We'll accept. And we're going to set this thing up as a guild hall. And which one is it? We have to kind of remember. I don't know if there's a better way of doing this other than just kind of going through and looking for the one that's like this. One that's blue. The one that has the most people. Once they get 10, they ask for it. So the Ranger Hall is going to be right there. What do they want in there? We can always click the glass there and it'll tell us. They just want it valuable. They don't care what's in there, just as long as it's worth 2,000 bucks. So we can come in and we can smooth it. We can engrave it. That'll give them some value. We can also put a pedestal with an artifact on it, or statues. Statues always make some good value as well. Mace Dwarf Eshton has brought many tales from beyond, so that means he's told us something here. What have you told us? Is that the new one? That's me. I don't see anything else too exciting over here. I'd like to point out that Match Climax is not a fort anymore. So we're about to get some good news when they return, wherever they are. Oh, there it is. They've already returned. Okay, so we can come back and we can read the report. Reports. And raise Match Climax. There they go. Off to the fortress. And the distinct road attacked. So a lot of this, a big part of your attack has to do with how skilled your commander is. And how tactical they are. Not necessarily a good fighter, but tactical. And so we led the attack. Katten led the attack. I'm not sure who that is, what their name is. What I named him. Against an elf here. The dwarf, my tactical planning was superior to the elves, but the defenders had a slight positional advantage. We went in, you can read all this stuff. The elf was struck down by Ezum. And the dwarf was confronted Osteth. The elf Osteth, his lower back tooth was slashed off. And then Osteth died. And then there's going to be a lot of elves dying today. Oh, Cato, Fleshy Flag was struck down by, 3 of us died? Oh, 4 of us died? Oh, man. So we lost Dodek and Cole and Iden. They all died to some elves in there. Oh, no, by dwarves. There's dwarves there. Anyway, we went in there. We rampaged throughout the city. The Dawn of Boots ran away, and we destroyed it. And we got, spoilers report, we got a splint, we got a loincloth, we got some sandals. More sandals. We just robbed I don't know, like a little tiki hut. Took all their stuff. So we now have a fortress. We don't have it, we just blew it up. So There you go. If we had gone and conquer it, then they would not come back. They would stay there, and it would be their place. And it said people died, but I don't see anyone dead there. So we'll see what happens when they come back. I want to... Oh, yeah, finish this up here. So we had a successful attack. Best kind of attack. What did we use? Bauxite before? I need 60. Unless we do a lot of bauxite digging, I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to be all the same color. We could do rock salt, so it's like red on one side and pink on the other. Sure. Need 3 steel bars. There's our copper bars we were looking for before. Silver bars. While you're doing nothing, I want you to make me a platinum statue. Make me another platinum statue. You know what? I know what I want you to do. I want you to make me a platinum statue. I have an idea for this. Where's platinum? Platinum statue. Now, on this platinum statue, I want to be specific. I want it to be of a group. Anyone remember the name of the rangers that we just had come in? I remember what they call themselves. We'll just make it out of ourselves. The City of Domination. Let's make a statue about us. A statue of the City of Domination. We can also pick people if we want. And have statues of people. We can pick like flies if we want. To make statues of. 4 lives for a pair of sandals. And a loincloth. That's right. However, I don't know why it says no one's dead, because I know people died, so I'm not sure. Anyway, so since my main guy is back, yeah, anyone with eradicate monsters will do that. They're gonna run out of the caverns. Since they're back, we can now appoint a commander. So we're gonna go do that, and we want someone that has some skills in fighting. And I think Nipsey Hussle here, the competent swords dwarf, is gonna get the job, unless somebody here is really good. More than competent. Lots of competence. There's a skilled one down there. There's a talented one. But these guys are in the other squad. But we could move like Iden over. They're talented. Into the new squad. Or Draven. Well, Draven's just skilled. Let's get... we'll bring Iden on in. He doesn't have a picture there for some reason. And we're going to add in a few folks here. Again, don't pick the doctors. Don't pick the brokers. Pick the folks that aren't doing anything, like Bazinga here. And I'm not going to have a big squad here. These are just going to be like my town defense. So if these guys are away, my other guys are away, then these guys can help defend. We got a peasant. Peasants are great because they don't do anything. So he can go and fight. We'll do like one more. No, nothing to fish here, so we'll throw in Aethel. There's 4 of us. And if we get someone who wants to join in the fights, you know, we'll let them do that as well. 6-Sided has been elected mayor. Hey, we got a mayor now. Okay, mayors want some things. He's going to want an office. You can see what he wants up there. He wants an office. He wants a dining room. He wants a weapon rack, an armor stand. He wants 2 chests. He wants a cabinet. Yeah, he wants some fancy things. He's a mayor. And he deserves it. He's a mayor. So we're going to give him fancy things. We're going to go... Should we go up a level for him? I think we should. Let's go. He can go over here. We'll go out this way, and then we'll set up a stairwell. Like fancy, you know? Like that, but we're going to clear some of this out. Fancy style. And then when we go back up here, we're going to come back this way, and then we'll give him his fancy room. We'll make sure like menaces with spikes and all that. And we'll give him, I don't know. That's not straight, is it? I don't know why I can't make anything straight. Oh, because of that. And then... Okay. What did I do wrong? How am I off? I'm off somehow. I just can't make a straight thing. Okay. We'll do this. We'll give him like a hall, you know? And then we'll have a door, and then his office will be back over here. Like that. There we go. Okay, so we'll have doors. We'll have a big hall with like some statues or something in it. We'll wood grave those for right now, but those pillars. But doors there. We'll have an office. We'll have a bedroom. He'll be real fancy. He's a mayor, you know. He deserves the fancy stuff. If we do things right, we can even get the king in here or queen, if we're lucky. How's our floor doing? All right, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I accept it. So we need to make that thing. There we go. Bring the rock over. Make that. We're going to cut this away so it doesn't look dumb. And then we'll have a good look to it. Okay, them beds. Let's get them beds in here. Let me put my beds down before I do the smoothing because we can't see anything. Oops. Almost perfect. 19. I put 20 in. We're gonna 19 new stuff. Cool. Okay, we'll put those in. We're gonna get our cabinets in as well. See if they're made. Some of these things are like really nice, and it's when you start getting a bigger fortress, it's not a bad idea to like start picking out some people that are specifically their job is to do, you know, whatever. Like we'll pick out a specific stoneworker who just sits and makes stone stuff. That way, when he does that, he's gonna start having like masterwork beds and masterwork bookcases and really nice stuff's gonna start getting made. It's gonna make everyone happy. There's a book out there. The Aqua Fellowship. I think we took that from the elf place. Split Whims, the Foggy, Deviants. I know it's right there. I see it. Need to put some doors on there or something. Let's go engrave this fella for the Rangers. And we'll get a statue in there. We've got a statue. We may have it made now. It's gonna go at the arrow point here. I should carve it away, right there. You know, for the arrowhead. We'll put our statue in there. What is that thing? Reindeer calf? You should be down here. Who else wants to be outside? Who else needs to graze? Just you? Put you in there. Okay. So, same thing with these guys that I had before. I'm going to go ahead and set up a schedule and tell them to do... I'm going to tell them to do what these guys had. Didn't I have them set up as like a... Here? I guess I'll put them on the staggered one. We can adjust this. I'm just going to have them staggered so then they'll train 3 months and then be off and trade. And, you know, just so they get a little bit of skill so we don't get completely whooped whenever someone comes. Did I make tables instead? I have a lot of tables. Why is there a bracelet laying there? Who's here? My people are here? Oh, no. What happened? Impose a ban on certain things. When your nobles are kind of a problem, and a lot of times it's better if they just go into a volcano. But he has decided that he doesn't want us to export large gems, because he's a jerk. So we won't export large gems, because that's what the mayor says. He'll also say, I need some things made, and so we'll go make some things as well. Let me go and do some smoothing. Smooth the mayor's room out. We'll put some doors in here. I got a bunch of doors. We'll get a couple more. Mostly, well, there, I think. Pink, of course. What are we doing here? We got more doors down here. Get these doors put in. Okay, and then let's get it done. We'll have it set up. Hey, Jeffrey. Move that out. We'll engrave it. We'll stick our statue on there. And it'll be set. How's the value of this? It's almost there. We have a certain amount of time to do this. Can nobles be teleported straight to the bottom of the ocean? That's the benefit of the magma sea. Would building staircases around a tree trunk eliminate the need for stepladders? Yes. If you have a dwarf that gets stuck in a tree, which happens a lot, you can build a ladder next to the tree, and then it'll help them get out. Anytime I ever have a dwarf get stuck in a tree, though, I don't ever find out until they're dead. There's a human axeman who wants to go steal my stuff again. I don't know if I should put a door on here. Like, we'll keep an eye on this guy. Where is he? Is this him? Uzmak? Is that the guy? Yeah, he's trying to... He wants to steal my stuff. Not gonna happen, though. He's dead. The dogs did a good job. The dogs got on him. Another one. I need, I need to place a guard in there on this thing. Last time I played it was like a boot. Remember the boot? Everybody wanted the boot. Everybody wants the scepter now. I'm going to have to station somebody in here. You know, let's do that. Let's, I think I did this before, but let's do another schedule here. So, these guys, I'm going to tell them... I'm going to set up a new order. Let me edit it. So, I'm going to say, I want one guy... And I want them... A lot of fighting going on. I want him stationed in this room. One will be stationed in there. The other three, I want... I don't want the other ones to do anything else. Should I do some training with these guys? I should. We'll let two of them train. So maybe one of them won't train. And we'll have the other two train. Done editing. And that's going to be sort of the thing for the whole time. So that'll be their job. They're going to be... One will always be stationed in here. So if someone tries to steal something, then Tree Life McDwarfish is going to chop their head off. Or whoever that is. Bazinga, I guess is who it is. Who's standing on that right now. So he'll be there guarding that. What's going on over here? Get these bodies out of here before people freak out. And that way it'll be guarded, so no one comes in and tries to steal my stuff. They'll have a little training going on in there as well. I was going to show how to get a pit and a pond going, but I did that before on a tutorial. I don't think we're going to get one there. And yeah, they do consume arrows while training. But if they shoot outside, you can pick them back up, usually. First pit fall trap. I thought it would be a good idea to make it so they could reset the bridge with pressure plates. I might have Adam smash 3 of my dwarves. Full steel. We haven't had any excitement from down in the caves just yet. I'm sure they'll be here soon. Another thief, but looks like they're on it. Okay. Now. Is this thing set up yet? Let me get that statue in there. I want a nice platinum statue. Yeah, here. Is this hit? No. No entertainment, Abo. Snatchers. But my dogs will do that. Here it comes. Slowly coming up here. It looks like Jimmy Five Toes has got it. And the value of this thing is 1112. And as that is built now it's 2100. So we had it. We are a guild hall, which is what they wanted. So there we go. Guild hall complete. And we'll get a thing here saying, there it is, the guild hall agreement has been satisfied. And we'll get a little pop-up here about it in a minute. About that. This is Jimmy's, or not Jimmy. This is my office for my mayor. So he's gonna have an office. We'll put an office like right. I'll make all this his office, and then his bedroom is gonna be back here. I'm gonna make sure we set this up for him. So this is for 6-sided, and this is for 6-sided. He's gonna want a dining room. He also wants chests and things. So I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna say. I think that's what he wants. He wants a dining room, and he wants armor stand, weapon rack, a couple chests. Put that in there. Something exciting going on. He wants a couple chests. I think I made some chests. 2 chests. What's this? Oh, caravans arrived. These are the elves. I think they're the elves. Posture check. Okay, for a dining room, I'm going to give him the office. He can office and dine at the same time. And we'll set in his table and chairs over here. We can make him something nice, and he'll, like, if once he gets more than a mayor, he'll want something nicer. But for now, you know, let's not get carried away. He can have pink, like everyone else. I'll give him a bed, and he can have a bookcase. Not a bookcase. I don't know why I keep calling bookcases. I don't have any cabinets. So that should make him a little happier once he gets his dining room set up. Oh, I didn't mark it as his. This is his. So he should now be everything met. Yep, everything is set. So we cannot export large gems if that's a problem. I'll go ahead and engrave some things too. That'll make him a little happier as well if we engrave all this stuff. What's going on over here? Oh, from the mount. Okay, for the mount home. Okay. Merit deserves reward. I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? I surely do. Who wants to be our baron? I believe I want to give it to... I'm going to give it to Big Dog, our expedition leader. It's only right that Big Dog lead this place. Baron Big Dog. All right, we are now a barony. They want footwear and legwear. We're going to go chat with our buddies. I didn't realize it was autumn. Chat with our friends out here. Can we get those bodies moved, please? And see if... We'll go ahead and trade some things away. I am going to give them the bins of... Another baby. The bins of goods, bins of gems. And I haven't made anything else. That's all we're really selling. So we'll give them that. Call the broker of Burns on over there. We got a baby, and Verpia has given birth to a girl. I'm going to make sure we set this up as a zone, a barracks that my autonomous canyons can hang out in. They can train up a little bit. And hopefully get some skills. Do you have any equipment? No, we need a few more things. We'll get those set up as well. And let's go on a little bit of a rampage for we're nearing the end here. Let's go on a mission. There's elves here. There's 60 elves in this place. And I think my dwarves are ready for them. Except for Eshton. He's not. I got one open spot. Let's go put someone who knows what they're doing. Like... Backpack the Bone Carver. Maybe Jimmy the Mason. Well, we'll do Saggy Jello. He's a fisher dwarf. He didn't do anything else. They're getting stinky now. All right, so let's go here and make sure we tell them. Oops. Click on this. I want this rotten corpse to get thrown in the trash. Please. Why are we doing this? This needs to go in the trash. Oh, it might be full. Yeah, it's full. That's the problem. Didn't mean to do that. So, corpse stockpile is going to be real big. There we go. What do you want? No entertainment. I want to visit these fellas and trade. So, you brought a bunch of wood again. Okay. a lot. Should I buy some? Maybe. We'll see what they've got. Fish, lots of plants. I don't want your leaves and fruit. I want your fancy stuff. I don't want your cheese. That's all you brought? You didn't bring any, like, items? What is all this? I'll take your logs, I guess, for $100. I don't want anything else. I just bought a bunch of stuff from the humans. I'll buy your plump helmets. And here you can have... Oh, I think I brought the wrong bin. Yep. I brought the wrong bin. Well, I got a fancy donkey leather glove. Look at that thing. I brought the wrong bin. Alright. Cancel that. Let me pull the right bin in here. What did I bring in? Finished goods. I don't, not that one. My, do I have a gem bin anymore? Finished goods gem bin. There it is. $2.74. That ain't worth nothing. Maybe I won't take anything from them. Food is a very, a good seller. A little cheesy, though. I think I used that joke last time. I've got a fancy statue if they want. I don't think I want to sell that, though. Weapons. Anything in the weapons we can dump at them? Nothing really worth a lot. That's a nice steel spear. Scimitar for $100. I don't really want any of their stuff. I should trade something with them, though. Just because they're my people. So why don't I give you... I don't know. You want some pants? I will give you some food. There you go. A little bit of food. Not much, but I'd be a lot happier if you gave me some better items. All right, now we can trade. We'll give them the barrel food. I'll take like some logs from them. There you go. All right, get out of here. Give me something good next time. Cat is adopting a baby. Since we're a barony now, we'll start seeing some things that are going to pop up around us. We'll start seeing some expansion around us. It's kind of neat. What I'd like to do, I can't take the 200 out, but if we could like do some sort of maybe we should be like lead by example. You know, there's some eternal cats down here, and I don't like them. And there's this elven forest here of weighted dunes. There's a book there. Ooh, there's even more there. There's a lot there. There's 60 elves there. We can handle that, though. We're going to go in there. The golden limbs are going to go in. We're going to go and burn this place down. We've set an example. An example to the rest of the dwarves that this is how you do business. So away we go. Let's go out on a raid and a dad joke. There's no better way to end a Dwarf Fortress day than a raid and a dad joke. The hillocks of Swordmere, a half-day's travel to the northwest, looks to your thriving economy. Its future prosperity has been incorporated into your holding. So I'm a barony, so now I got things that are popping up right there. It's linked to me now. Dad joke. So there's this virus going around that it makes you forget 80s music. And the worst part is no one knows the cure. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna let my dwarves run out of there and destroy some elves, and then we're gonna call an end to this part of the Dwarf Fortress part. Whatever Easem and Saggy Jello are doing, hopefully they get out there and do some hacking and slashing. Easem is on his way out now. Right now, hopefully, and go take out some elves. And then we will we'll wrap up this part of the Dwarf Fortress day. If Easem ever wants to leave. Where is he? Easem? Where are you at? Where is this fella? Easem. There he is. He's going to go raise Flax Moave. There he goes. There he goes. With fury in his eyes. Now we know where Breath Partnered is. Man, stop telling people where all this stuff is. Alright. We got a little bit of a portico. I was going to put some bridges in here, and so we can, like, smash things if we need to. Another thing we can do, if we got a lot of problems like this, we can make a nice smasher for it, and it would solve a lot of problems. Let me go and do that while we're waiting for these guys anyway. Let's go build a bridge. Like, can I build it like this? No, not there yet. We'll have to move some stuff around. But let's put in a bridge. We'll set it up like right here. Raise that way. We'll set it up like this. Big bridge. Big bridge. I changed my mind. I want it to be not. I want it to be like, I want to select my material. Bridge. Select material. Raise that way. We're going to make it out of microcline. Hey, Claro, how's it going? And this lever, we're going to build a lever attached to it, of course. And we'll throw it in back here. I'll remember this one. Maybe. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some atom smashing. So we're going to take our corpses and throw it underneath there, and then we'll smash them, and then they go away. And then no more corpses. And problem solved. Also, it's good putting these things in here, and we can smash people. It's a good people smasher as well. Golden limbs have returned. All right. Here's a grand finale for the for this part. Let's go take a look and see what they did. So we're gonna come down here. Where did they go? They went to Flax Mauve. It's not there anymore. So let's see the reports. So on they marched. Looks like Catton led the attack. Catton unrolled a brilliant tactical plan, and the attackers had a strong positional advantage. And we clashed with 5 elves. We slayed them. We clashed with... oh, that was it. We searched. We stole. We looted. We rampaged. We burned it down. There we go. Didn't tell me what we got back out of it, but there's still a couple things there. But we got... some loot. No one died, except for some elves. And there we go. Our merchants are taking off. Make sure we remember. They may remember our barony and what we did. There we go. There's the end of part 6 of our Dwarf Fortress tutorial fortress. So thanks for watching this, and I will probably be back for part 7. We'll see where we go with this. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at DF Hack and some Stone Sense. I love Stone Sense, and it's a 3D, it's an isometric viewer for Dwarf Fortress. And, well, it's just fantastic. And so we're going to take a little look at this fortress and see how it looks in isometric mode. So let me go and we'll go up. We can see kind of our cliffside here. I don't remember how to turn things. I remember how to... You can rotate, but I don't remember how to do it. That's that one. That zooms in and out. And, oh, look at our little awning we've got over here. There's a bunch of junk over there. We can zoom on down a bit. Start carving into our fortress. And we've got... Let me zoom out a little bit. There's our mayor's office over this way. We've got our bedroom land over here. There's our archer hut that's hanging out over the portico. The temples and the ranger spot and the library back here, which is getting quite full of books. We should add some more to it. Down some more. We're gonna go into the main hall here. There's our bridge. There's a donkey out there. We got our farming over here, which is feeding a lot of people. There's Blue Zest doing some farming. He's a baby. Our tavern right there. All of our stockpiles and all of our workshops over this way. And furnace land. And then on down, we keep on going. And we go into my mining. And then we go into the caverns, which you can kind of start to see down here. You can see over there. as we go into the caverns. And there's Dew Village in there in the caverns as we speak. Let me zoom out a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more view. There's the water. Caverns are giant. Very giant. There we go. There's our 3D, our stone sense, or isometric vision of this. Yeah, that's right. Armlock Vision is out. It's not like updated, but it works for the Steam version. I did hear that. But anyway, yeah. So in Armlock Vision, if you're not familiar with that one, you can. It's a 3D view where you walk around in someone's first person point of view into the fortress. So there you go. There is Stone Sense.